Hey guys, good morning. I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody's playing outside. I know if you can't tell, my face is sunburnt. Me and Callie Jane, we are staying outside when we can. Um, we're soaking up the sunshine since we're having to be home after we do our NTI work. Um, but today's math lesson, I'm going to be doing. It's kind of a little different. I'm going to be doing a Zoom, which is what this is, but I'm going to be sharing my screen, so you should be able to see my screen while we do the math lesson together. So pretty cool. We'll try it. So give me just a second to get it pulled up. And now my math lesson is going to look just a smidge different than yours. And the only reason is I've done the interactive one so that you guys can you can see these little tools, so I can write on the computer and you guys can see it. So before we get started, let's go over our I can statement, which is right here in the middle. I can use reasoning to tell and write time. So that just means that we're going to have a reason for why we write the time that we write. So at this point, you've done your solve and share, which is the page I was just on, but it looks a little different on your screen, and you've watched your visual learning bridge. So let's get started by going over the visual learning bridge. So this first box says, Mr. Diaz starts to read a story halfway between 8 and 9 o'clock. What time does Mr. Diaz start the story? Show the hands on the clock. Okay? So yesterday we learned that word halfway meant 30 minutes. So my minute hand, my long hand, would go down to the 30. Well, it was halfway between 8 and 9 o'clock. So when I draw my hour hand, I'm going to draw a short line, and it's going to go between the 8 and the 9. Can you see that? So right now, this tells me it's 8:30. So halfway between 8 and 9 is 8:30. Okay? So this little guy over here, he just says the time between 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock is 1 hour or 30 minutes, and a half hour is 30 minutes. So 8:30 is halfway between 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock. And I can look back at the table to see if my answer makes sense. So right here, you're looking back at your table to make sure that what you're talking about does make sense. Okay? Let's look down at the bottom. Let me get this on so it won't scroll down with me. Okay, number 1. Use Mr. Diaz's class schedule above to answer the questions. Circle the activity that starts at the time shown. Then explain your reasoning. So you're going to be using this chart right here to, okay, yes, I can do that. Awesome. So we're going to use this chart to answer these questions. So number 1, first we have to see what time it is. So the hour hand points to the 8 and the minute hand points to the 12. So that means 8 o'clock. So if we look up here and we look at the digital times, 8 o'clock tells us that what activity is going on? Reading. And as you can see, they've already circled the reading because this is the example problem. I did it for you. And number 2, well, this time it gives us a digital clock. It says 10:30. So if we go back to our schedule, always look back up at this schedule, or whatever schedule it tells you to refer to. If we look up here, well, that's 10, but that's 10 o'clock. So that's not right. 10:30. Okay, if you look across from 10:30, you will see that at 10:30, what activity is going on? Is it art, recess, or lunch? Lunch is at 11:30, so that's not right. Recess is at 10 o'clock, so that's not right. Art is going on at 10:30. Okay? And you don't have to explain your reasoning at the bottom. You can just tell whoever's working with you, you can tell them the reasoning and why the time you chose is what it is. Okay, so over here, I want you to do problems 3, I want you to do problems 3, 4, and 5, and every time it says explain your reasoning, you can just tell your parents or whoever's working with you on your MTI work, okay? You just write the activity that they're doing when it asks you. So on this page, page 729, do problems 3, 4, and 5. And then on the back, let's do number 7. Okay? So you are doing by yourself, you're going to do problems 3, 4, 5, and 7. Okay? After you do those problems, do not forget your solving or your quick check. So again, you're doing problems 3, 4, 5, and 7. Don't forget your quick check. And if you have any problems, let me know. Don't forget to send pictures of simple solutions. You can send them all at the end of the week, or you can send them day by day, whatever you want to do, that's fine. And tomorrow's video is going to be a little bit different because it's something special. So be on the lookout for that. All right, bye guys. I'll see you guys later. I miss you guys like crazy. I just want you to know that. I really do. I miss you guys. And I think we're going to try to do a Zoom meeting so later this week. So if you're interested in doing a Zoom meeting, have your parents message me and just say I'm interested, so that way I can kind of see what times are going to work good for each other or for everybody. All right, guys. Bye. I'll see you guys tomorrow.